Good morning, my collectives. How's everyone doing today? So, let's dive into it, right? You know, when we go to the hospital, especially when it comes to mental health, we have depression, anxiety, PTSD, ADHD, all the D's in the whole entire world, and nobody is actually telling you all the meaning of what all of this means. They just diagnosed you because, oh, that's what you're going through. When you're going through this, it means that let's look at depression from a spiritual standpoint. Let's dive into what depression actually means from a spiritual standpoint, right? When you hear depression, what other word comes to mind? Depression. For me, the word that comes to mind, depression, means deep rest. It's deep rest. Depression, deep rest. That's what comes to my mind. And when I was thinking about it, what I got from that was the fact that, okay, we were created to come into the world and create, to multiply, to use our gifts to create things, right? Now, if you are not creating anything, you go into deep rest. Your spirit goes into deep rest. And once your spirit goes into deep rest, what the doctors will tell you is you have depression. But it's just that your spirit is in deep rest because your spirit is meant to create things. It's meant to multiply. And when you're not multiplying, you start feeling like you are not moving. I hope somebody's getting this. You start feeling like you're not moving. You're stuck. And the reason why you're stuck is because your spirit is in deep rest. It's resting. Because your spirit, yes, your spirit needs to rest. But that level of deep rest should only come when you transition into the other side of the other dimension. Yes. It should only come when you transition into the other dimension. But in this earthly world, you are meant to create things. You're meant to build. No matter how small it is, you can use your mind to create. You can use your hands. There's a lot of ways you can create. And if all you're doing is just keep thinking negative thoughts, just keep thinking like you're not good enough, what would they say about me? The world would, well, I mean, like you just focusing on the worldly validation, you realize that the pressure from the worldly world start mounting upon you. And the more it mounts, you're carrying load upon yourself. You're carrying this load upon yourself. And the more you keep carrying this wall upon your shoulders, you go into depression. You go into deep rest. Which is more like you're dead, but you're still alive in the world. That's what it is. You're living as though you're dead, but yet you're still alive. So they actually diagnose you as, or you're going through depression. All of these words that they can actually truly define. So next time when someone tells you you're depressed, when someone says you're depressed, and the same thing with anxiety too, because it's all tied to it. It all has to do with your mental state, your thinking. So when someone tells you you're depressed, just know that when they say you're depressed, you are in deep rest. Your spirit is in deep rest, and your spirit needs to come out of that space to create something. If it's just by talking to people, expressing your authentic self, that's you creating too, because your word is very powerful. Your word is very powerful. So this is the breakdown I've given you. When they tell you you're depressed, baby, your spirit is just in deep rest. That's it. And your spirit needs to elevate out of that deep rest and create something into the world. There are a lot of things you can do to create. A lot. If it's just taking a walk, you're creating. If it's taking a deep breath, you're creating. That's it. That's it. So I hope somebody got the message. Okay? Y'all take care. collectives. How's everyone doing? So I just came across a video on TikTok where it's about a man called Evil Noah. And first of all, I believe the reason he was given that name was because he said God warned him of a flood, that a global flood was coming, and he was told to build ark like Noah in the Bible, right? People have contributed money. Some people left their homes to move closer to the ark. And unfortunately, the day that he predicted that the flood was going to take place, it didn't take place. And now they are scorning that man, like they are beating him up, cursing him, doing a lot of things to him until the police finally intervened. This is why I say people are so desperate to listen or look for God outside themselves. Meanwhile, God is within yourself. I don't know why you guys are beating the man up. Why are you guys traumatizing him? Why are you beating him? It is your fault for the fact that you never listened. Even in your Bibles, it clearly said, I will not destroy the world again. That is what God in that book said. But because one person woke up and started building something, instead of you guys doing your groundwork, you jump to conclusion that, oh, he is actually listening to God because he decided to build an act. He might have been listening to God. That messages might have come the way it came. Maybe not as what you all were expecting, but it was on to you to do your due diligence, to search for him, God, within your own selves. I don't know why people are so, my goodness. And now, whatever they were hoping for, and that is what happens to a lot of you in churches. When you go to these churches looking for God in the name of, oh, God is, I always say, you guys are going for your community, not God. God does not live in a house. God does not need nothing from you. You keep searching for him in this outside yourself because this is what you were told. Confirmation. This is what you were told. Now you have left your home, contributed money, gave it to this man, and whatever he predicted didn't come to pass, and you guys are trying to kill him. Why? Is it not time we wake up? Is it not time we wake up from these false beliefs that they have put in our mind all these years, all the centuries? Is it not time we wake up though and realize that all the things that we were told about God is not actually true? Is it not time? I think it's high time, for real. Because the truth is, somebody else will come and say something else, and you all will still fall for it. Oh yes, you'll fall for it. That's a clear fact. Because all of you want to be so much followers of other people's beliefs, followers of other people's path and destinies, and you're leaving your own behind. Even Yeshua said, Jesus came into the world to teach. That's what he came to do. Oh yes. As I always say, he was a man just like you and I. But whatever they have painted him to be, that you all are running with the stories, is what keep keeping you all in bondage today, including the story of Noah. Look at you all. Like, when I see the people in the video, I'm like, oh my goodness. And it's always Africans. You will never see a white man falling for that nonsense like that. And even if they want to, they will be the first one to wake up from that. They will be the first one to actually gain the knowledge and wake up. But you see us, we die there. We die there. As they said it, so shall it be. You're running with it, with your lack of knowledge. You don't take time to go and search for yourself. You guys should leave the guy alone. Leave him alone. Rubbish. Anyway, that's the message. I hope somebody got it.